An excavation company has now been fined more than $200,000 after the Tennessee Occupational Safety and Health Administration found violations related to a deadly trench collapse. Now, we told you when the trench collapse happened at Big Ridge State Park in Union County back in December. One worker was rescued and taken to UT Medical Center. The other did not survive. Now, the two worked for Norris Brothers Excavating out of Crossville. An investigation found before the trench collapsed, some workers were installing sewer lines and a trench had been dug. One morning, though, after it had rained overnight, an employee went into the trench unprotected and a trench wall collapsed while he was working, burying him. Now, we're told a second worker went in to try to rescue the man, but this caused a second collapse. A third collapse occurred when others tried to help the trapped workers. Now, the worker who was killed has now been identified as 35-year-old Donnie Stone. Tosha says Norris Brothers failed to train one employee and failed to adequately train two others on the hazards of working around unprotected trenches. A citation states the company showed willful, intentional disregard for the safety of employees. Next for you, a 4-year-old is in critical condition after being hit by a car in North Knoxville. We first told you about this crash near Merchant Drive and Cedar Lane last night at 11 o'clock. The driver, 54-year-old Charles Jump, was arrested following the incident. Now, according to police, Jump got into an argument with his employer, and as he was driving away, he hit the employer's 4-year-old daughter. She is now being treated for life-threatening injuries at UT Medical. Jump had a warrant for domestic assault in Sevier County and was allegedly driving on a revoked license. Police arrested him on those charges, plus more are pending following an investigation. Next on the 7, an investigation into who dumped dead rats on the side of the road in Anderson County continues, with Norris police trying to apprehend the person of interest. The dumping occurred in the area of Little Clear Creek Road and Reservoir Road. Police Chief Mike Poole telling people there that the dead rats and the soil beneath them are being tested. Colby Loveday, a veteran, took 6 News to one of the spots where the rats were illegally dumped in the Norris watershed. He says it's about 450 yards from his home. As a matter of fact, he's a father, he's a husband. Loveday, concerned the rats were dumped in that area, and now worries about the safety of his family.
There's mice dumped in the watershed right before a big rain. We got a water treatment plant right down here, and you got to be worried about like what could go in the water. Are these lab mice? Are they infected with something? We're the first house that gets water from the watershed, so definitely was concerning to us.
Chief Poole has confirmed that the rats and the soil from the scene again are being tested to ensure there is no public health risk. Well, with this heat, American Medical Response says heat-related calls have increased by about 10% across the region. While many of those emergencies have not ended up with a trip to the hospital, AMR says it is not uncommon this time of year to see this rise in calls. It adds that these calls are related to heat exhaustion or even heat stroke. And while they are working to keep the public safe, first responders are also feeling the brunt of this heat when responding to calls.
That's a concern. We're also concerned about the effect of heat stress on our crews. Ambulance crews typically work a 12-hour shift, and that's a very long period of time in next to triple-digit temps.
You know, we've also reached out to our local hospitals, and they say while they have not seen a rise in patients due to the heat, it is not uncommon to see higher numbers during these hot, humid summer months. Well, this stretch of triple-digit heat index values is not just taking a toll on people, but also pushing home air conditioning systems to their limits. HVAC companies across East Tennessee say they are responding to more calls as many units struggle to keep homes cool. As a matter of fact, technicians say many of the calls they're receiving involve systems that are running but just aren't cooling homes as effectively as they should during this extreme heat.
Check your air filters. That is the biggest thing. I've been on quite a few calls here recently, and air filters have been the issue. I know it's easy to overlook, not think about, but it's the simplest thing. Before you even call.
Technicians say replacing air filters, keeping vents clear, and scheduling yearly maintenance can help reduce the strain on your system during the hottest days of the year. Next on the 7, a new era officially underway on Rocky Top. Adidas, now the official footwear, uniform, apparel, and sideline partner of Tennessee Athletics. A new 10-year agreement took effect today. The Vols and Adidas previously partnered from 1995 to 2014, a period that included a football national championship and 2 women's basketball titles. Tennessee will begin revealing its new Adidas uniforms next week. Fan merchandise will be available on July 10th. Now, the new look will debut on the field August 5th for Tennessee soccer. Vol football will wear Adidas uniforms for the first time September 5th against Furman at Neyland Stadium. Record number of Tennesseans are expected to travel for the 4th of July holiday. Most will be driving. If you're hitting the roads this holiday, AAA says little planning could save you a lot of time in traffic. The association projects more than 1.6 million Tennesseans will travel during the holiday period, including more than 1.4 million on the roads. And with traffic expected to build today and tomorrow, experts say timing your trip is key.
So if you are driving, you're going to have a lot of company. Looking at when you should leave, the busiest days on the roadway we're expecting to be Thursday and Friday heading into the weekend. Leaving early is better. The early that you can leave, the better. We really want you to avoid those midday, early afternoon time periods.
Yeah, you know, AAA says the earlier you can get on the road, the better if you're traveling tomorrow. If you are traveling on the 4th, actually waiting until after 3 p.m. could help you dodge some of the heaviest traffic. And if you're returning Sunday, the best time to head home is sometime before 11 a.m. And if you want to stay out of the sun but still celebrate the 4th of July, we've got the event for you just after midnight in the early morning hours of the 4th. Gatlinburg hosting its 4th of July parade. The event, as you know, draws thousands of people to the area for one of the first celebrations across the country. And if you don't want to deal with those late night crowds, we've got you covered as well. We are streaming the entire parade live right here on Channel 6. You can also watch it on our free WATE 6 Plus app, available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. Again, this will be at midnight, the morning of July 4th.